Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Communist China. Today we're still working on pushing across into Alaska up here. We do have our troops starting to pour in, and we're going to try to push into America, or the United States, and do some good work, or at least going to push past the little line here in Canada. Hopefully scare them enough that they'll pull some people back from Europe. But it looks like they're doing a push here from Vietnam and into my Tibetan region, so that's not good, but we'll see what we can do. So we got this guy here. Let's make sure that he doesn't stick around too long. Okay. I think we might be able to repulse most of these. They'll push us back in a couple spots, but not overly concerned about it. It seems like a lot of Soviets could be lost here if they're not careful. This is still ridiculous over here. I have reinforced my troops down though, so we should be able to retake Rome for Italy. This guy should probably go take care of that. I don't think there's any reason not to push forward on these lines. Still like to take Sweden out. Or excuse me, Switzerland. Not a bad one. Let's go ahead and get our next anti-tanks, because I'm going to want those. And as soon as I can get up and going on that, we're going to be in much better shape. Now, I feel like you should just try to pressure this a little bit. Okay, so at least we know what's there. I don't really want them to be able to reinforce. That attack won't necessarily work. Alright. Well, these guys have really heavy attrition. And I would like to do some cutoffs, but they're so spread out and in such large numbers that it's really hard for me to break through these lines. Even breaking through up here would be nice. Trap all these guys out and do some good work, but not so far. This is still a disaster zone. And it looks like we've got our aircraft carrier alive and repairing, so maybe we can get this naval invasion off sometime soon here. And they have pushed me back a fair amount here, but it looks like they're reorganizing a bit. Okay, that's all fine for now. American push is going well. We got a naval invasion here in Alaska. I'd prefer if that didn't happen. Oops. Let's go back to this mode. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get one of these guys to come sit in this province so they can't cut off our supplies from either location here. So we'll do that. I don't know when they'll arrive, but hopefully we can block them when they get here. East China Sea, Southern Norway. Okay. So they're probably trying to invade again down here. Seems like they're pushing more than I'm comfortable with over there. Alright. So we are getting close over here. They are reinforcing it. Can't let them do that. Let's grab these two infantry divisions, put them up here. So we are going to at least take Rome back. Should be fairly positive. We have thinned this line out. No reason to push in here and make it a single line. So if they ever do expose it, we can walk in. And they're going to try to redeploy here. If we can block them for long enough for this guy to get in position. That would be a good boost. Might be able to clean up Yugoslavia a little bit. How long it's going to take you to get there? Come on, buddy. Alright. So we did get this cut off. I don't know how many men are in here, but it's probably fairly significant. Lots of different armies. Organization's super low on that guy. Hopefully this truck can move in and block before those units get there. If not, then we can do something like that and halt them for a moment. Come on. How many men are there? 5 divisions at least there. We got 15 divisions there. Okay, so fairly significant. So that wouldn't be a bad push either. But this is now entirely undefendable. Ooh, that's a nice round. How many do we got in there? Wow, 20-some divisions. So these plans are working out a little bit for me, which I do appreciate. Defending up north. So maybe Italy could push south. That would be good. Let's see any invasions. They're starting to claim some territory, which I'm rather happy about. Probably just push through that. They are pushing us back in some places here in Asia, which I don't love, but it does look like we could take out Afghanistan from this whole fight, which would be great, because we'll get that whole pocket and maybe be able to push in on the side of the British Raj, really change things up a little bit. Still really don't want these guys being able to push out of there until they get fully attrition. I mean, they've expanded their bubble, but it's still well within our means. I don't want them to get through there, though. Where are you coming to? If we can hold them long enough for you to get there, I think we'll be just fine. Okay, this is re-expanded. It looks like they've abandoned that for the moment. Hopefully they're not landing on Oslo or something right now. Don't really want to have to repel another one. It's imperative that we take Paris out of this. Hopefully these guys will show up. Yeah, just in time. So they should be out of supplies down there. I'm not seeing any victory points unless they can get it directly from Greece. Which I don't think so. Because Greece isn't part of the Allies. Yeah, they are getting attrition in there. This is such a border gore mess over here. It's terrible. Okay, this is bad. Okay, they're retreating. Not ideal at the moment. Italy might fall. Ugh, this is such a back and forth war. Making me nervous. The longevity of this campaign. Now I'm hoping at some point we can get our production back up to a level where we're not deeply in need of infantry equipment. We still need to build 10,000, so it's gonna be a while. This is really what I'm banking on down here. And hopefully we can make it happen. Now we are getting attrition up here. And we can't do much about it yet. We are still working on finishing up the infrastructure in Alaska itself. Once we take enough of China, or excuse me, Canada, we are China, we should be able to do some good work there. Now, I don't see anyone blocking here. So wouldn't that be ideal? Take out Paris. There's very little reason we shouldn't be able to push this. Reclaim that territory. This front looks fairly empty as well. Got our heavy tank 2s. Let's go heavy tank 3. Continue powering down that. We got free military factories. Probably that we've reclaimed, so they're probably broken. If I had to guess. So this is a bit of a disaster. We break back across here. So stacking up on Italy. That's not very good for me. Gee, what do we do here? I think we keep these guys enclosed. They are about to pop, and I think that'll allow a little more freedom of movement on the line. Hopefully these guys can stay contained. I don't know to what level they're attritioned. Yeah, they're getting there. Definitely getting there. This is why I wish I had some light tanks up here in the north. Be able to pull off some crazy movement. Yeah, the war in Italy is not going well. Shouldn't be defending these points. Hopefully some guys will pull out of there. Belgium has capitulated. That seems reasonable to me. What do we got going on here? There we go. So they're under repair. So maybe that'll be just enough to get these guys to move. I feel like we should have intel now. Okay, we got advanced computing machines. Let's get some more decryption. Maybe we can find out what's going on down in these bubbles. I think we can probably push these now. Maybe not. What plan works here? Not a whole lot that I can find. We are getting overwhelmed here. I spread them too thin. And Italy's got hardly anything of their own because they gave most of it to me. So I am responsible for this. And I got all their tanks trapped out. Some pretty big misplays. There's so many fronts, I'm having trouble keeping track of all of them at the same time. There's a little too much going on. I win on one front and I start losing on another. Looks like Afghanistan will fall, which might give us an avenue into the British Raj. Looks like they've reclaimed that port and are pushing back more. Not really comfortable with that. Hopefully someone will come take out this American troop. He probably doesn't have much for supplies at this point. This is looking pretty rough. And what on earth? Like, come on, Soviet Union. You want to push there, but you don't want to push, like, through any of this? Did you pull, like, all your men back? It feels like it. But I don't want to give up this position either. Okay, looks like we've expanded this too far. And we'll probably regret it. Wow, that's a good push. We could reconnect this. So sloppy. Some of the sloppiest battle lines I think I've ever made. So can they do this? North Sea, Eastern North Sea. We must have lost this ship. Something's going on here. Yeah, maybe they just don't have the coverage here. Let's see. Well, hopefully that'll go when ready. should be able to just close this off. So that's a lot of units. Big overrun there. Hopefully we can finish this one off. Looks like the Soviet troops have reinforced this line, so I might be able to pull back the Italian troops I have to defend their homeland. Another big surround there. Oh wow. I do like the look of this. Reclaim all this land. Would be very helpful. That's still a strange situation. Looks like everything is invasion free. So Afghanistan should fall when Herat falls. It's going well. Maybe we can get a few units off the battlefield there. That's super close to being successful. So we do have some divisions coming back up here. I guess I wouldn't mind if more came back across. So I might do something like this. And I know these are already spread pretty thin. So which general are you? I think you're this guy. Yeah. That way Italy can sort of go back and take care of their homeland. Let's grab those guys and assign them there. Grab a couple of these guys. Not him. We'll assign these guys to this one. That is not the correct button. Alright. That is a push. It's a push there. This is not going to hold. They'll push us back like they've done many times before. But at least a lot of them are distracted, allowing this. Because we can get a unified front, I think we're going to be a lot better off. Looks like things haven't really thinned out much in here. Hopefully we can get enough reinforcements up here to hold that line. Southern Norway, potential invasion. Yeah, that seems fair. I don't have enough intel. Afghanistan has capitulated. Okay, very good. I don't know that any of it's going to flip, hardly. Yeah, because it's all occupied by other troops. But whatever troops they had in their own territory are gone now. Okay, how are we looking up in Alaska? We seem to be unimpeded. Offensive line. That. Go when ready. Improved anti-tank 2. That'll be good. I want to get all the way up to 3 before I start producing. I mean, I can get a little of production efficiency going, but I'm not going to want to deploy them until they're 3s anyway. Okay, that's holding for now. These guys are back en route to defend. That's very good. Hopefully Russia can push all the way through here. We can help them out a little bit, maybe. this is almost abandoned. So if we can take Danzig, I think we're going to be in really good shape. Or just finish this cut off. We can close that pocket. So they're probably going to take Naples and Rome back. It's not ideal. Coast of Japan has potential invasion. I'd rather not see that happen as well. Afghanistan's out. If we can push and get the British Raj out, I think that'll be a major boon. So my deal is, oh, that's fine. But okay, we get a nice surround off and then do it. I don't feel like there's any reason to keep that pocket open. Hopefully we'll have enough of Canada. Yes. We'll boost that to the top, as our other infrastructure is finishing elsewhere. Let's see what else we can do with infrastructure, where we might need it. Maybe along here, boost that back up. Anywhere we have borders. Tibet would be a solid place. This is just for supply throughput. Let's see if I can't get more to the coast. But I don't know how highly I'm going to favor these. But we'll find out in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.